Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally cleaned up in this business.
Okay. Well, at least we've cleaned up your shirt. That's for sure.
We have a product review of something that I never thought I would buy. An RV, or actually a portable washing machine.
Right. We just happen to use it in our RV, but that's not the main criteria. It can be used in a small apartment.
Yeah.
Or a big apartment.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. You could use it at the
Full-size
Biltmore
house.
Estate for that matter.
You could use it wherever you want. We just happen to use it for our RV.
Yeah. Why in the wide, wide world of sports would we buy a washing machine?
Because we get our clothes dirty when we're traveling.
Indeed.
And we don't always like to stop at a laundromat.
Yep. A laundromat when you're out RVing, I'm sure all of you know who have been RVing. Laundromat can be very crowded. It can be pretty gross. You have to remember to have detergent and quarters, although some of them now are taking digital payments.
Right.
We've heard of people having their clothes stolen out of the dryer or washer.
That's nothing new. When I was doing a laundromat 20 years ago, you can't leave. You have to sit there and watch your machines so that nothing disappears. And so it's a lot safer if you do it just right within your own RV.
Yeah. And the other thing is it's not a thing you have to go to. It's just right there in the trailer. This little sucker fits in the bathtub of our travel trailer, and we're going to store it in the back of the pickup truck as we travel around. The thing I really like about it is it's very lightweight. And I have to admit, we watched a few videos like this one before we bought it. And we were pretty impressed with the quality of the machine for the money. It was under $200. And for the performance. And, you see something on YouTube and you're like, Dad, that might be pretty cool.
Right. So it was nice that it drains into your, when we keep it in the bathtub, when we're using it, it drains just right out of the machine. And so we just drained it right into the bathtub's drain, which was 90% awesome, but we found out that there's lint. With any laundry, there's always lint, and the lint actually was getting in the screen of the bathtub drain.
Yeah.
And for a minute, the bathtub wasn't draining, and we were a little bit concerned, but I got the lint out of there and found out that that's just another part. It's a good thing we had the screen, or that lint all would have gone down into the gray tank and probably got stuck there forever.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, how much it would accumulate, but it was a little screen that we put in the bathtub drain thing there. So
and we always have that because
So one of the things, how did it do? How did it wash the clothes?
It seemed to have done a great job. Your shirts are clean that we washed. They came out, they were dry enough after the spin cycle that we just had to hang them. They didn't drip anywhere. They just needed to air dry.
Yes. Here is the shirt that was literally crusty with whipped cream.
Yeah.
And it's now, I can't find any evidence of it at all. It's one of those, what do they call it? Performance material, whatever. It's plastic.
Yeah, we call it plastic
Yeah,
shirts.
it's a plastic shirt to me. I mean, I prefer cotton, but these are pretty, they're high performance. And
the pretty good thing about them is they really don't stain badly.
No.
This wasn't an oily, greasy stain.
Well, it was whipped cream.
But it was whipped cream. So it was probably fatty. Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
like me.
But it did get all the whipped cream out and all the stiffness, and it just feels like a freshly washed shirt, which is what it is.
What I would recommend is make sure you put fabric softener in your rinse.
Yeah.
Because this shirt, the plastic shirt came out soft and nice and like it always is. The cotton shirts are not as soft as they are in our home wash machine, but as an experiment, we forgot to bring the fabric softener.
Right.
And
so we didn't use fabric softener, and usually air dried clothes tend to not be quite so soft and fluffy.
Yeah.
So I think it was a combination of those things, but we definitely, when we travel, we'll make sure we take the fabric softener with us.
Indeed. The other thing to take note of is it spins the clothes in that separate spinner thingy. But man, that thing's small. For me,
small.
it was 2 or 3 shirts is all. So I could wash 6 shirts in the washer, but only dry or spin 2 or 3 in the spinner. So
we just have to do laundry a lot more often.
well, and that's one of the reasons we bought this. We're going on this 2-month trip, and we thought, we're going to have to stop a lot for laundry and blah, blah, blah. And we thought, it's better to just bring fewer clothes
Yep.
and just wash more frequently, because we can just do it there in the trailer while we're working on the podcast or writing articles or
Right.
drinking beer or chasing
whatever.
lions or whatever.
And if we forget to do laundry and we don't have any clean clothes left and we're in the RV, it's okay if we sit around in our underwear doing laundry. They don't really like that at the laundromat. I don't know.
I don't get that. They complain when we do that. Another caveat, you will probably have to use it when you are on full hookups, because how many gallons did it?
It took probably in the end, because we did a double rinse just to be sure.
Yeah, because
and so it was probably 10-ish gallons of water.
And our tank is 37.
Right.
And of course, that's also 10 gallons in the gray tank.
Yeah.
So you will, and it needs 110. I tried to run it. I have this battery inverter diddly wonker, but it's only 150 watts. And that washing machine, when it's running, is 210. And the battery thing was like, oh no, son, you aren't doing that. I ain't doing that.
But it was worth a shot. I mean, it would have
Right.
been,
Worth the shock.
it was worth a shock.
So overall,
You got shocked?
no.
Oh, whew.
Here is our video, and as with our other product videos, we have saved the unboxing for the end. So if you want to see what's in the box, you can do so, and if you don't, you don't have
watch
to.
it.
So here it is. Okay, I've been saving shirts. As you can tell, I'm a big dude. This shirt here has toothpaste and mustard, which I know are difficult to get off. This shirt here is got God knows what food stain. I know I've been saving it for this test. More mustard and chili. How did I get all this mustard and chili on me? Can you see that? I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty bad. But this is the capper. So I was in a pie fight the other day, and this is all pie. Well, it's whipped cream, and it's gross. It's literally hardened. It's been like, I don't know, it's been a week. So this is a week-old whipped cream, and it's gross. But
So you have 5 shirts in there now?
5 shirts, and then
That looks good.
yeah, it does. So let's add some water.
Okay, so what I want to point out is that most grocery store detergents use 3 ounces of liquid, but because our detergent is 9 times powered, we only use 1/3 of a cup of liquid, which is about this much. That's about 2 tablespoons, and this is what we use in a normal wash load in the house. Now, we also know that about 12 gallons is what goes in the washing machine in the house. So assuming there will be approximately 2 gallons in this, I'm assuming about 1 teaspoon, and we'll adjust as necessary. But I think this is all the soap that we're going to need is 1 teaspoon of soap. There's a little soap from my demonstration. Probably enough soap in there already.
Perhaps.
There's a 1/2 gallon.
Wow, it doesn't take much soap at all. Okay, essentially all this thing is a timer. And so you can do a soft setting here if you have more gentle clothes. There's the drain and then just normal. Those are your selections. And then a timer. So we're gonna, it's literally like an egg timer. So I want to do for the full 15 minutes. So there's the actual sheeting. Oh. Okay, so that is what the water looks like after a cycle. And I would imagine your wash probably has a lot less whipped cream in it. So let's do a drain cycle. We'll do that here. Oh, wait, I better pull the hose down or else we're going to have a mess. So the hose is over here. So we're just, no. We're going to put that right there. Actually, this might be a... Okay, so it's just a gravity drain. Filling up the tub. So that's all it is a gravity drain. It drains out quick enough. Okay, this is our rinse cycle. Nah.
So it is pretty wet and soggy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're all going to fit at once.
I don't think they will, so let's put just like 2 or 3 t-shirts.
Well then...
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Now let's do just the 2. Just let her rip. Wow, it does settle down very
And look
quickly.
how much is draining. You see the water draining?
Oh yeah.
Not bad. It's not going to drip, I don't think, if we hung it.
Okay, we're gonna go hung it.
And that was only 3 of the 5 minutes. Now, did it get clean?
Hard to say. It's
Hard to tell.
hard to
because
tell.
Of I think I still see.
Yeah. Well, that shirt was ruined anyway. Open up the machine. Man, I better put this the right way. Okay, there it is. Ta-da! Nothing but the finest styrofoam.
Ooh.
This is bigger than I had thought. actually pretty big. There it is. I think it's funny that it says that it's black because it's not.
No, it isn't black.
It's
That's
not?
true.
Well, let's look at what's down here. You get a hose,
Filler.
hose pack, which I assume goes on here. Which I assume goes on here.
Unless it's the drain.
That could be too.
Maybe it's both.
Here's the drying area. Some instructions, which nobody is ever going to read. And a cap. So there you go. That's what's down there. This should be interesting. In theory, our battery will not power this. We'll find out. So, all right,
It's done.
let's go wash.